Trump has played golf on 9 of his first 30 days of work.
Bye-bye.
It's ridiculous.
This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy. Chainsaw!
Trump and his buddy Elon, what a team. We got a and a tater in charge of everything.
Picture this. Elon Musk, billionaire tech mogul turned part-time political provocateur, storms the stage at CPAC waving a literal chainsaw. Leather jacket? Check. Sunglasses? Check. A crowd of cheering lawmakers who think this is a good idea? Double check. And as Elon revs up the chainsaw like he's auditioning for a slasher movie, he declares, "This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy." Yes, this actually happened. And somehow, it's not even the strangest part of the story. Hi, today we're diving into what might be the most absurd power duo in politics at the moment. Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Together, they're reshaping government in ways that are equal parts baffling and dystopian. Like the setup for a sci-fi comedy where no one knows if they should laugh or scream. So, what's actually going on? Let's break it down. Elon Musk, once hailed as the genius visionary moving humanity forward, now finds himself playing the role of Lex Luthor. That's right, Jimmy Kimmel gave him the nickname during a fiery late-night monologue, and to be honest, it fits like a tailored suit. A billionaire obsessed with control, with a love for flashy technology, and now apparently government takeovers? That's Lex Luthor if I've ever heard of him. But it's not just the nickname. The actions Musk is taking are like something pulled straight from a comic book as satire, and are actually unfolding in real life. But it's not just the nickname. The actions Musk is taking are like something pulled straight from a comic book as satire, and are actually unfolding in real life. One of Elon's latest power moves involves the Department of Government Efficiency, or Doge, because of course he named it after a meme. As head of Doge, Musk recently sent a mass email to every federal employee demanding they list the top 5 things they did at work last week. Yes, you heard that right. Elon Musk, who doesn't technically work for the government full-time, is suddenly running the show BuzzFeed style. What did you do last week? The email asks, an implied threat hanging in the air for anyone who dares to leave a blank response. Naturally, chaos ensued. According to reports, Homeland Security, the State Department, and other agencies sent out internal memos urging staff to ignore the email entirely. Many assumed it was a phishing scam. Others scrambled to write their answers as if their jobs depended on it, because they very well might. And here's the kicker, replies weren't even mandatory. The White House said every agency could decide for itself whether employees had to respond. So, while Musk was demanding efficiency, the government wasted time debating whether or not to comply with his demands. Irony alert. But Musk didn't stop there. He has positioned himself as the champion of cutting government waste, and his chainsaw stunt at CPAC was just another dramatic symbol in his campaign to trim the fat. According to him, Doge is designed to shrink the bloated federal workforce and cut the red tape suffocating America's progress. Critics, on the other hand, see it as a blatant power grab. Let's not forget Musk's companies have raked in billions in government contracts, $3 billion this year alone. While he tells government employees to justify their existence, Musk himself cashes checks like he's on an episode of Shark Tank. Efficient? Sure, but only if you define efficiency as funneling taxpayer money into your own pockets. And then there's his political partner in crime, Donald Trump, because of course these two are teaming up. The former president and the self-proclaimed swamp drainer has spent his first 30 days back in office playing golf 9 times. Let's recap. While Musk is busy waving chainsaws and demanding accountability, Trump is sinking putts and perfecting his short game. Together, these two have burned through millions of taxpayer dollars, Trump on golf trips and Musk on government deals, while lecturing the rest of us on efficiency. You can't script that kind of hypocrisy any better. Oh, but they're not done yet. Because after they're finished reforming government jobs, Trump and Musk have set their sights on something shinier, America's gold reserves. Yes, Trump recently announced his grand plan to visit Fort Knox with Musk in tow to inspect whether the gold is still there. We want to see lots of nice, beautiful, shiny gold, Trump said, in a speech that sounded like he was gearing up for a heist movie. And honestly, can't you just picture it? Imagine the scene. Trump and Musk standing in front of giant vault doors at Fort Knox, cameras rolling, expecting to find stacks of gold bars. Trump squints suspiciously at the empty shelves, then turns dramatically to Musk and yells, "They stole it! It was empty when we got here." Meanwhile, Musk quietly shuffles away, his pockets suspiciously heavy and jingling. It's absurd but somehow plausible, and that's the terrifying part. Trump's gold gold obsession isn't new. He's talked about gold-backed currency for years and has a long history of fueling conspiracy theories. But Musk adds a new layer of danger to the mix. As the billionaire behind SpaceX, Starlink, Neuralink, and Tesla, Musk already controls massive portions of U.S. infrastructure. If he tweeted that Fort Knox was empty, the gold market would crash overnight, just from sheer influence. It's satire that writes itself, but the stakes are real. And if you think the Fort Knox adventure is wild, let's rewind to that CPAC chainsaw moment. Elon Musk storming the stage with a chainsaw and declaring, "This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy," isn't just recklessly theatrical. It's a perfect metaphor for how Musk operates. He's treated like a rock star, a man who can crash stock prices with a tweet, fire thousands of employees with a meme, and wave chainsaws at political rallies with zero consequences. Meanwhile, regular people are held accountable for far less. It's not just absurd, it's disturbing. Jimmy Kimmel summed it up best in his monologue. Between Musk and Trump, we've got a dick and a tater in charge of everything. The hypocrisy, the theatrics, the unchecked power. It's all a reality show disguised as leadership. And somehow the American people are paying for it, both literally and figuratively. So, what does it all mean? Is this government efficiency, or just a billionaire takeover? Musk and Trump have positioned themselves as disruptors, champions of reform, but their actions tell a different story. While Musk is cashing government checks and Trump is hitting golf balls on taxpayer dollars, ordinary Americans are left asking, who's holding them accountable? And if these two can get away with this, what else are they using their power for? For now, all we can do is watch as Elon Musk and Donald Trump rewrite the rules in their favor, and maybe prepare ourselves for the day they storm Fort Knox. Because if politics is turning into a full-blown satire, Jimmy Kimmel might just end up as our most reliable news source.